Hi everyone, I'm returning to Creedence Clearwater Revival today, and my first exposure to this band was with Fortunate Son. You can find that first listen here, but today it is about Have You Ever Seen the Rain? This song charted highest in Canada, reaching #1 on the RPM 100 National Singles Chart in March 1971. It's a while ago. This is an old classic, I assume. In the US, in the same year, it peaked at #8 on the Billboard Hot 100 Singles Chart. On the Cashbox Pop Chart, it peaked at #3. In the UK, it reached #36. It was the group's 8th gold-selling single. In March 2023, the song surpassed 1 billion streams on Spotify. So not only was this successful way back in the day, but in this modern age of streaming platforms, still seems to be popular. In his review of the song for AllMusic, Mark Deming suggests that Have You Ever Seen the Rain is about the decline of the countercultural political idealism of the 1960s during the Nixon administration, in light of events such as the Altamont Free Concert and the Kent State shootings. So it has a little bit of, I don't know if it will have political commentary, but certainly has some happenings of the day influence as an inspiration for the song. Let's see how it sounds. Nice piano.
Someone told me long ago there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down Sunday.
So I am enjoying the feel of this piece of music. I like it. I like the balance between the guitar, the drums, the bass, the voice. It feels so natural, so comfortable. There's a very easy feeling of emotional connection, expression throughout the piece. It's a sort of simple song feel with a fairly simple chord progression, but even so, it has this fun little bit of variety placed at just the right moment. I want to know, have you ever seen the rain? Well, that's a question, right? So you could set it as a rising cadence, but instead we have the bass carrying us down as if it's the rain falling down, as well as returning us back home to come into the next verse.
I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down Sunday. Yesterday,
Piano.
days before, sun is cold and rain is hot. I know, been that way for all my time. You're forever on the go, through the circle fast and slow. I know, it can't stop, I wonder. I wanna know,
A bit of organ.
have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the
fun song. I want to just back up and listen to this ending again because there were a couple things I wanted to comment on, but I didn't want to interrupt the flow of the piece. So let's start right about here. Oh yes, this line, coming down on a sunny day. Have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? This idea, rain coming down on a sunny day. Yeah, I suppose we've all seen it from time to time, but it's so descriptive in just a few little words. Have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? I want to know, have you ever seen it happen? Now this organ is following the voice. In some ways, it's actually leading the voice. It's a straighter version of the voice. But if you listen to it, you'll hear the same melodic contour. Anticipating the voice. And it's just rolling along, and at this point we feel like we're kind of in the rainstorm, maybe even driving through the rain or standing out in the rain, and it's just pouring down and splashing all around us, and it's not a song where I would say it utilizes a lot of text painting, but at the same time it gives you the right feel for the piece, and you can just settle into it and enjoy the experience, just like if you've ever stood outside when the rain comes pouring down, or doesn't have to be outside, you can be at the window. There is a certain feeling when the rain is pouring down and you feel the moisture in your face as it comes splashing close to you. You breathe the air and it's different. And especially on a sunny day, on a hot day, to get a sudden rain shower, it clears the air. Well, this is of course inspired by some, we could say, negative, perhaps, changes of attitude. The decline of the countercultural political idealism. In other words, we've kind of lost our innocent ideas, our youthful hopes and dreams of making a difference and going against the mainstream. We're losing that. So it has that as a sort of inspirational backdrop to it. But when I listen to the piece, it doesn't sound like the whole world is falling apart. It doesn't sound either like oh, we've all turned into old grumpies who can't hope for anything, can't put effort into anything to achieve change. It's kind of a nice balance between the two. There's this feeling of rain, but rain is not always bad, especially on a sunny day. So we can take that perspective, although most probably what he's getting at is, if you have a sunny day and the sun is shining and a sudden rain cloud comes in, it darkens things and it cuts out the sunlight, and you feel a whole change of atmosphere. And that is probably what he's most alluding to. Have you ever seen the rain on a sunny day? Have you ever seen a time in history when there was hope for change? There was a naivete and a movement to change for the better, which kind of fizzled out, became worn out, jaded, and kind of gave up the dreams that it had, at least for such rapid change. Maybe became a bit more cynical. So there is that. But it's not a hard, cynical piece of music. It's not a depressed piece of music, which even in the lyrics, he says, through the circle, fast and slow, I know, it can't stop till forever on it goes. The idea that there's a circle of motion through movements, through politics, through life, through weather cycles, and it will come and it will go, and we're in this period now, but the sun will come out again, and all of that is built in, which is why it's not coming to a depressing close. It has this nice energy to it.
Have you ever seen rain coming down a sunny day?
I do like that little bit of piano thrown in there in the bass from the beginning to the end. Every time it comes out, it catches my ear. It also has the feel of a song that kind of invites playing along, and I'm kind of in the mood to try playing along. So let's go back to the beginning, and maybe I'll just try the first verse, and we'll see what comes out. I don't know if I'll be doing the bass line or something else. Let's just play with it. We're in the key C. Nice ending on the.
Someone told me long ago there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I don't know, have you ever seen rain? I don't know, have you ever seen rain coming down Sunday? Yesterday, days before.
It's fun. And it's the sort of chord progression that you can kind of hear it coming. Primarily 1, 4, 5 chords, and mostly in root position. So it's a great one for just grabbing your instrument, find where you fit. It'd be fun to have several of you here in the room, and we could turn this on and just have a jam session along with it. That would be loads of fun. Who knows where it would go from there? But it's that kind of inviting song. Well, isn't that nice that a song about the decline of optimism, the decline of idealism, of the political countercultural scenario there, sort of invites participation. Isn't that nice? Because it's kind of saying, okay, you feel a bit jaded, a bit burnt out, a bit, like it's not worth the time anymore. These ideals that we hoped for, we worked for, it's not really realistic. It invites your participation. I invite you to participate, even if we can't meet your ideals right now. Stay active. Stay in the game. Keep yourself involved in whatever capacity you're able. Small, little, if it's just jamming along the side, fine. If it's leading the band, fine. But it's a very subtle way of promoting a healthy attitude towards the ebb and flow, the perpetual circle of ideas, ideals, disappointments, life as it comes and goes. Stay in the game. A fun song. Well, I have to say, also back in the from this era, 1971, says charted in 1971. That's kind of early. And of course, that's when there were all these British bands that I've been listening to so much. I hear a very American sound in this one. And, well, of course, I listened to Fortunate Son. I do this every time I say that name. Fortunate Son, not sung. Don't ask me why. Which also had a similar topic, this political, idealistic, countercultural revolution, activism, all of that. So, seems that's a bit of a topic of the band. And they do a nice job of it. And I enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to what comes next. I'll see you soon.